Welcome to WeConnect. It's our pleasure to be joined today by Prime Minister Najib of Malaysia. He's here in our country on a brief visit and has actually decided to stop by here in Chennai. Thank you, sir, very much for joining us. You've come in with a rather large contingent, 200 people. So what do you hope to achieve?
First of all, I'd like to underscore the importance of this visit and the fact that we recognize India as one of our major strategic partners. Therefore, I decided to come with a big delegation. Not that we planned it as such, but there was so much enthusiasm amongst our corporate figures and businessmen that I think they were just clamoring to be part of the delegation.
Okay, that's great. So they wanted to come here then?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right. So what, can I ask, what would have been the very specific areas that you've decided on for this visit itself?
When we first started, I thought, the relationship would, center around construction, because we know of India's awesome, I think awesome is the word to describe its agenda for infrastructure development, 500 billion for the next 5 years. And certainly Malaysian companies are renowned as good builders all around the world. They have proven track record to deliver good roads, highways, condominiums, shopping malls, even airports and things like that. So that's one specific area where we really could participate in this burgeoning economy of India. But I realized that the relationship, the business and economic relationship, is actually all-encompassing, multifaceted. There's involvement in oil and gas, there's involvement in monorail, there's involvement in real estate, there's more involvement in biotech, and many other areas. So I see this as a sign that the economies of both countries are becoming matured economies, and so therefore the relationship is multifaceted, including, of course, the services sector. That's also getting to be very big.
Right. On the flip side, that was about Malaysia's involvement here. Now let's talk about India's involvement in Malaysia, specifically in the areas of IT and infrastructure. So do you see that as an important role that India is playing in the Malaysian economy?
Yes, of course. Well, as you know, we've just given out a contract to IRCON for the construction of the double track from from Seremban to Gemas, and it's well underway. And IRCON is one of the iconic companies that has been involved in Malaysia for some time. Of course, IT is huge, and I think we have IT companies in Bangalore, and IT companies that have been given multimedia status in Malaysia, and you have companies that are so well diversified, like Turbo Lesson, and being able to work with Malaysian companies in IT development, and they want to do some of that in Malaysia. So that's pretty exciting.
Now, the free trade agreement has just come into force, and until now it is pertaining to goods. Now, do you see it going forward into services and other areas?
Indeed. In fact, that's just the beginning. And now, we have to look into primarily the services sector, because that's a very important. 56% of the Malaysian economy is the services sector.
Now, you're getting ready to unveil your new economic plan for your country. What do you have in store? What does it mean for India? Can we see increased investment in your country?
Of course, particularly at the upper end. I'm stressing a lot on the high value, high income. It is predicated on the need, to transform Malaysia from a high middle income to high income country. And this is a conscious effort, and it's going to be a identification of new economic strategies and new sources of growth that will catapult us into the ranks of a high-income nation.
Right. May I ask you to just hold on to your thoughts a moment, because we'll be right back and we'll continue that discussion that we're having.